Hey guys, it is Saturday. We're headed over to the house bright and early. It's like 8:30, actually 8:40 something. We are meeting the man who's going to do our countertops. This was the only appointment he had available, so we're going to check out some countertops and hopefully make some decisions on that. And we need to do some serious work now. We have all of our walls prepped and everything, and I'll show you what that looks like. So we really need to get a lot of painting done before they put the floors down. It's snowing big time here, so even though John's driving, I'll put the camera away so he doesn't get distracted, and I'll pick up back at the house. All right, we're at the house. We do have a couple workers here, so I'm not going to get them on camera. They're hard at work tearing up tile. Our house is a complete disaster. Everything is filthy, like from the sanding and tearing up tile. Like you can see, like everything is dirty. So I'm really glad I didn't take a lot of time to clean because, you know, everything's getting dirty.
That wouldn't have helped.
Yeah, like footprints on the countertops, but they had to reach up there. So I don't think I shared this in the last vlog, but we had someone come and go over everything in the house. So he prepped all of the walls, all of the nail holes, any imperfections in the walls. We had like a cable box up here, one upstairs in the bathroom, and then some in the living room, and they filled in those so you can't even tell where it was, and you know, prepped the wall there, and then they sanded everything. So we really haven't been able to paint yet. I did paint my closet. So one thing, this took me so long to paint because I had to cut in a lot all around everything, and then he ended up doing some of the walls in here. I didn't know he was going to, which I'm very glad that he did. So I still have to paint these two walls and finish up my closet. So as far as painting goes, we haven't gotten a lot done. And when you touch the wall, that comes off. So I think we have to wipe down all the walls or figure that out. I'm not 100% sure before we paint. So that's all of the walls are like this. So yeah, and I'll show you the tile. I just want to make sure I don't get the guys on here that are working. Okay, I'm not gonna get the guys on here, but this is our floor. It's the tile. And they took all of this up. And this is pretty good. And then that is the disaster. That's my kitchen over there.
Oops, it looks like we've got a tile that popped up.
And I thought, oh, this isn't, you know, that dirty, and I rubbed my glove on it. It's like all, you know, which is to be expected. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, you know, it's gonna take a lot longer to clean everything and get it ready to paint. So yeah, they're working in here. I think I might be able to give you another shot of the kitchen. I don't want to get them on here. We took our countertops off, and we're going to make some decisions on that. There we go. So, getting kind of loud. I'll go upstairs. So we had the man come over for the countertops, and he's going to send us some pictures and stuff like that so we can pick out everything, but he's just giving us an estimate based on the size. And I'm glad because I'm not 100% sure what I want. I have a pretty good idea. Oh, I don't know if they finished in here, unless he just didn't take the tape off. I'm not sure. Oh, it's going to take us a long time to paint. And we really have to paint before we can do much else, because we want to paint without the baseboards, and that way you know, everything will look nice and clean, and we can paint right down to the floor, and then they can put the new baseboards on. We picked out our floor. I think it's at my house that I live in now. I showed it on Instagram. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous floor. We picked a maple flooring, and it's such a pretty color. It's kind of a medium brown. If I think of it, I'll show it to you, but eventually you'll see it. So we had a cable box up here, and we took that out. He said he couldn't take the electrical box out, which must have been for the TV, but that's okay. At least the cable box is out. And let's see what else is going on. It's pretty loud around here. Yeah. So all the carpet's off, the baseboards are off. I think this is the house looks ugly before it gets pretty, kind of sage. And it was overwhelming the other day when I walked in without any floors, but I'm getting kind of used to it. So yeah, we were going to start painting some of the walls today, but I don't think we're going to be able to. We're gonna go buy some paint, maybe. I don't even know what the plan is. If not, we'll work on packing or something if we can't really get into our house and do anything. There we go. You can see the dust in the air. I'm not gonna wind it out. What if your house looked like this? Yeah, this is my hallway right now. And the basement. Oh man. Island in the living room. Yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna do today now. Oh well. At least they're getting the floor out. Like a heap of floor. It's a good thing we didn't vacuum yet down here either. Which this is totally to be expected. I'm just so glad we didn't put the time in, like, thoroughly cleaning everything, because we knew it was going to get messy anyway. Well, you want to go get some paint samples? Really, we're only getting one, I think.
Yeah.
He's a little bit grumpy today.
It's snowing.
He's a little bit grumpy.
The house is annihilated.
Yeah. Okay, John is talking to someone, so I thought I would share another decorating decision that I'm planning on. So right here, the gray owl, that is the color of most of our house. Well, that's what it's going to be one day anyway. And colors don't pick up correctly on camera. They just don't. It never looks the same. And then I'm thinking of this sea haze for my boys' room and the bathroom. So they both want gray rooms. They really like gray, which is cool with me. So this would all be the gray owl, so the lighter gray. And then when you look in, all of these rooms would just be a shade darker. So this, the bathroom, and this room, so everything would flow really well. And then of course they'll have whichever stuff they want on the walls and everything. They've given me some ideas, but I just want to narrow it down with them, so we'll probably go shopping. But there will be other colors in there, but all of the walls will kind of flow really nicely. So that's my thought. So we're going to get this sample and just make sure it looks okay and the different lights. And here's a little organizing tip. I have to be careful because our budget and all of that is in here. But in my binder, I have this project section here. And I've mentioned this before, but anything I'm working on, I just keep all of the information in here. So I have all of my lists for our budget. I have lists for things I need to purchase, things that we need to do. And then I have this little zipper pouch for all of our paint samples. I was kind of thinking of these colors for the powder room, but now I don't know. I might do the gray and then add a lot of color with the accessories. I think that might be the last room I paint because I don't want to get something that doesn't flow with the house, even though it's in the blue family. I'm just afraid, and because it's such a bright, vibrant color, I just want to make sure it's going to look okay. So I think I'm going to wait on that. I just don't want to waste time or money. Hey, Mr. Grumpy Gills.
This is like a piece of artwork here.
Yeah, it's like a big tape or something.
It's called Blue Tape and Drywall Mud.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You could probably take that tape off, huh?
Yeah.
This is a lot of work. You want to go get the sample?
Sure.
All right. So we are back at our house that we're living in. We decided not to go back to the house because Josh has a basketball game and we weren't going to really have time to put the paint on the wall, plus it's, getting worked on. So I thought I would show you kind of my progress here since I haven't shown this house in a while. I just sold this furniture. Hopefully someone's coming to pick it up tomorrow. So that was good. I can use the money from that to get some things that we need. I have someone who doesn't live in the area coming to get the table here next weekend. So I sold that. And I sold a lot of things in here. I sold the mirror and things on the wall, pillows, the picture frames that I had here. I started packing some stuff in here. This is my big chair for our master bedroom. It came. It is the Pure One Colette chair, and I got it in parchment. It's so pretty. I haven't taken it out of the box yet because we're just going to take it over to the house, but I just picked it up. If you don't know this and you love Pure One, if you want furniture, definitely just have it shipped to your store because you don't have to pay shipping, and the shipping on furniture is expensive. So got that. I have a couple things there that I'm selling. So I have been selling a lot of stuff that I'm not going to be using. I have to put up a lot more things, but just a little bit at a time seems to work well for me. So anyway, I'm gonna get ready to go to Josh's game, and I might film some more. I think I'm gonna be packed today since we really couldn't do much at the house.